Hey everybody out there with Stay in Your Lane, how are you guys doing today? I'm going to do the video on being in control of your tomorrow while focusing on today. I'm going to start the video off by saying I appreciate you guys, as always, for coming to Stay in Your Lane. And I know I say it every video, but I really mean it. I hope this page is helping you guys focus on your goals and being progressive and making things happen in your personal life so that you can better your family life, your relationships, your businesses, your goals, your finances, your spiritual wellness, anything that you have in life that you want to accomplish. I hope this page pushes you through those hard times and the struggles that everybody has to go through to make progress. If you are not struggling while you're progressing, I really don't think you're progressing because you're not learning along the way. If people are coming along and just handing you things to get you along, you're not really learning how to get along. For example, if somebody says, "Oh, well, I want to start a business," and somebody comes along and gives them a loan, and they don't have to go through the process of trying to get the loan and go through the bank and file the paperwork and get the licensing and the insurance and the little bit of sacrifices and struggle that goes along with starting a business, you're not learning how to run a business or how to have that business because you're not going through the steps of how to get there. If somebody just comes along and gives you the business or gives you the loan without you having to go and go through the steps, what's going to happen when that person's not there to start your next business? Next business. Um, when you start that next business, all you know is, well, this guy came along, and this lady came along and gave me the money to start the business. You don't know the process of, going to the licensing office, going down to the courthouse, going to the clerk's office, going to the bank and asking for the loan and filing the paperwork and all the things like that because somebody just came along and gave it to you. These are the things that I mean by, properly progressing to your goals. It's the same thing if your goals are to lose weight. If somebody comes along and pretty much just says, "Here, eat this, do this, that's it," you're not really learning how to do that. You're not you're not learning how to lose the weight somebody's telling you what to do. Um, I mean, yeah, it's nice for that to happen and it kind of gives you a guideline, but you didn't learn how to do that. Somebody just told you what to do. So a year, 2 years from now, you put that weight back on and you try to go back to the original paperwork that the person gave you to diet, it's not working because your body changes. Well, you didn't learn how to do that, so all you know is what that person gave you instead of reading and going online and asking questions and going on blogs and, hey, how is this, and learning about carbohydrates and fats and proteins and calories and amino acids and all the different things that your body has to progress, whether you want to diet, build muscle, put on weight, whatever it is. You didn't learn any of that. So once again, you're stuck. These are the things I mean when I tell you guys that you have to learn and you have to sacrifice and you have to deal with offsets to progress. You can't just rely on other people to do things for you and then just get along because you're not learning anything. You're just riding somebody else's coattails. I know it sounds kind of harsh, and I kind of mean it that way because your progress and your success relies solely on you, not on other people. If you fail to diet properly, or you didn't follow the instructions that this person gave you to diet, that's your fault. That's not his fault. You can't go back to him and say, "Hey, the diet didn't work." Well, it's because you didn't follow it properly or because you didn't understand it. Same thing with the person that gave you the money to start a business loan. "Hey, I don't know how to do this. How do I?" Well, that's not his problem. He gave you money to start the first business. So he doesn't have to teach you anything. It's your responsibility to take care of you and learn the things that you need to know to progress towards whatever successful goal that you have in mind and whatever vision that you have to make it a reality. That's your problem. That's your responsibility. Nobody else's. It's not your mom's. It's not your dad's. It's not your friends. It's not your acquaintances. It's not your business friends, your employees. And none of that stuff. It's your responsibility. This is where accountability comes in for everything that you do. And as far as being in control of tomorrow while focusing on today, you have no choice but to focus on today because you're in it. You're living it right now. And everything that you do while you're focusing on today actually leaks over to whether or not you have control of tomorrow. This goes with everything that you do, how you treat people, how you talk to people, how you carry yourself, who you come into contact with, different things like that. That stuff will carry on till tomorrow. That will make you either in control or not in control of what's happening tomorrow. Example, the business that you work for gets sold. So your paycheck that you're supposed to get, that's going to pay these bills right now, you're not sure about the next paycheck because nobody will tell you any information on what the new business is doing or the new company that's coming in that bought the company that you work for. What do? Do you panic? Do you start flipping out and crying and throwing a conniption fit? No, you don't. You sit down and you look at the finances that you have now, and you know that in 2 weeks your rent's due, and you were in your mind, because nobody told you that the company that you work for was sold or is transitioning to different hands or whatever it is, you were thinking, well, in 2 weeks I have another check coming and that check will cover my rent. Well, now you're in the spot of that's not going to happen because you don't know, because this new company coming in doesn't have to pay you what you're paying you, well, what the other company's paying you. This new company coming in doesn't have to even give you a job. They're going to have you reapply for your position, but that doesn't mean that you have it. So what do? You can't break down at this point. You have to shoulders back, chest up, and go, I'm going to figure this the fuck out. You look at your check, you look at your bills. You realize, well, I'm going to have a little left over if I pay my rent now, just to be safe. So you call the other companies and you let them know, hey, listen, the company I work for just got bought out, and I'm not sure how the checks are going to work for another few days or so when we have a meeting or whatever, that the new company that's coming in explains to you what's going on with them and how it's going to affect you. A lot of the times the people will work with you. The things that you need to worry about in a situation like that is your house first, your apartment, your condo, your trailer, whatever you live in first, then food, water, and then everything else. That's how you have to. This is part of the sacrifice that you have to deal with, because nothing is ever promised to you. Your job could be gone tomorrow. Your house could be gone tomorrow. You never know. So you have to be ready for all these things. Conor McGregor, MMA fighter, he always says, I always stay ready so I don't have to get ready. That makes a lot of sense. You have to stay ready for whatever could come up, whenever it comes up, instead of having to get ready. Because a lot of times if you get ready, you don't have enough time for what's coming up, because now you're scrambling. So for everybody out there, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. By that I mean, yeah, not everybody has finances and savings, and some people don't even have checking accounts. But be prepared to act on a second notice. Not panic, not flip out, not throw a conniption fit or temper tantrum, but actually be ready to act on that. And then flip out later. After you get it figured out, go, holy shit, I did it. Okay, good. And then you can cry about it, or whatever, whatever you feel you need to do to get you through that emotional holy crap moment. Now, being in control of your tomorrow, like I said before, depends on what you do today. Another example: going down the road in your car, your motorcycle, moped, whatever you drive or ride. Somebody cuts you off. Now, yeah, you could ride up next to them, kick their door in, bust their window. Now you end up in jail. What happened? Now you don't have any control because you're sent in jail because of something you did. But it's a choice. Or you could just go around the guy and just keep on moving, and your day keeps on going. First option, you no longer have control of what happens tomorrow because you're sent in jail because of a decision you made today. Second option, you're still in control of tomorrow because of what you chose to do today. You went around that guy, you're like, fuck that guy, that was stupid, what an asshole. but I'm going to keep on moving. So now you are still in total control of tomorrow just by doing that. So I want you guys to think about the things that you do and how you interact with people today, who you talk to, how you talk to people, what you do, because it's going to reflect on tomorrow. You're always in control at any given time. It doesn't matter how good or bad the situation is. You have a responsibility to make a choice of what to do and what not to do. You're in control of that. You don't like it? Walk away. Leave. Situation's getting dramatic. You don't like drama and bullshit like I don't? You know what? I'm out. You guys deal with this mess. I have nothing to do with this. If the drama is because of something you did, you have the option of making it worse, fixing it, or leaving the situation. If you can't leave the situation, guess what? You're going to have to deal with it. You're either going to make it worse or you're going to have to fix it. You are responsible for you and everything that you do every day, all day. Okay? That's the whole meaning of controlling tomorrow while focusing on today. Focus on everything that you can accomplish today so that you have a better tomorrow. So that you are in control of tomorrow. To give you another example. You are off of work tomorrow. What are you going to do today to make tomorrow easier for you? Are you going to get off work and clean up the house, do some dishes, maybe wash the car, sweep out the patio, do some laundry, so that when you wake up tomorrow, you don't have anything that you really have to do. You don't have any chores to do. Your responsibilities are all taken care of. Or are you going to procrastinate, go, I'll do it tomorrow, and then lo and behold, the end of your day, you didn't get to relax. You worked all day because you chose not to do something the day before. Hopefully this makes a lot of sense to you guys. If not, guys, feel free to post, feel free to like, share, anything that you guys want to do with this page, because this is not just my page, this is your page, this is all of you guys' page. Let me know how you're feeling about some of the posts. Let me know if these things are helping you. This page not only keeps me accountable for the things I tell you I'm going to do and for the things that I post, but it's also here to help me get through my hard times, because guys, I'm struggling just like you are. I have hard times. I have financial hardships. I have relationship problems sometimes. My kids are teenagers now. My kids are 15 now, and there's times that they won't talk to me, man, for like a month or two because they're mad at me for whatever reason. So I have things in my life that goes crazy. I've had jobs where I've walked in that day, and next thing you know, I don't have a job. I walk into the office, hey, what's going on? Oh, listen, we got rid of your position, or we're laying you off because of budget cuts, or whatever it is. So I'm going through a lot of the same stuff that you guys are going through. Spiritually, I go through struggles too. I pray and I push for the best, and I have faith that I'll get through whatever comes my way. But I struggle sometimes, just like everybody else. Everybody's, believe it or not, when it comes down to the foundation and core, everybody's equal, man. No man is better than any other man because of their successes, their failures, because they have money, because they have nice stuff, because they don't. Everybody's equal. But then with that, everybody is equally responsible for everything that they do on a daily basis and everything that they say. So keep that in mind, guys. What you do today will keep you in control of tomorrow. So focus on what you're doing today so that you have a better tomorrow. Alright? Listen, guys, focus forward. Keep on with your goals. I know some of you guys are cranking it out. Fantastic. I'm proud of you guys. I know some of you guys are still struggling with some of your goals and some of your responsibilities. Just keep focusing, man. Focus forward. That's it. Don't look behind you. You've already been there. There's no reason to look back. You've already been there, been through that. Get on with it. Focus forward. Keep your head up. Chest out. Shoulders back. Move on. And I'm proud of you guys for just banging it out. I'm proud of you guys for, no matter the struggle, no matter what you're going through, how hard it is, that you're keeping on, moving on. I'm really proud of that, because it's so much harder when things are tough and just hard things are pounding at your door, and to focus forward and to keep going. I realize it's so hard, and I'm so proud of you guys for keeping that motivation and keeping that focus. And for you guys that are making it, man, keep on going, because it's just going to keep getting better. I promise you guys. Now remember, focus forward and stay in your lane, guys. Thank you.